Oh, it's raining. Do you know what? So glad to see the rain. But this is what I've come out to do, and I know you shouldn't do it in the rain, you should only do it in the sun, but we are going to attempt to pick some of this, and the smell of it is something else. These are the elderflowers. The farm is surrounded by these elderflower trees, and we are so lucky to have them. I was never aware of this tree when I was younger, but my God, the smell is just something else. You can't walk past without wanting to do something with it. Not a great day to pick. It was a little bit wet and a little bit windy, but anyway, I had to get it done. We'd been waiting looking at them for long enough.
It's actually a good day to pick it for cordial because apparently the rain will wash off a little bit of the yeast, so it won't ferment.
Yes, and we don't want the cordial fermenting, otherwise it might crack the bottles. So yes, we're nearly there. As you can see, we did trim some of these back. I really want to get Rob up there with his chainsaw in the winter, and we're going to cut back a lot more just to give them a bit more of a lease of life. 2 days later we picked these, and it was a sunny day, and we were fighting with the bees to get the flower heads, so it was a benefit actually to picking them in the rain. Here I am back inside with my citric acid and my honey and my sugar. For the recipe I also use lemons, lemon zest, juice, and actually end up throwing the whole lemon into the pot to help with the flavour. It does really bring out the elderflower as well. This is my first time using honey in the recipe. We only have 7 jars of my honey left. It's lasted us all through the year, and so it'll be interesting to see how this really tastes compared to using all sugar. So 30 heads of elderflower, 1 kilo of sugar, 1 jar of honey, 2 ounces of citric acid, 2 lemons and 3 pints of water is what went into this. Then we have to wait 7 days and with stirring it every day until we can put it through the muslin. Isn't that the most stunning sunset coming through the kitchen window there? So this has been sitting for 5 days. I have stirred it vigorously every day.
Really?
Yes. So I'm now going to pour it into here. Hopefully it fits. The smell is unbelievable. And this is just a muslin cloth in a bowl.
Wow. Running out of space, baby.
Gotta find some bottles from somewhere. Ooh, it's a real rich colour. But that's what I was saying about the honey. Honey made it really right.
Very bubbly.
Oh, I need to hang it over there.
Do you need to hang it really, Claire?
Yeah, I do.
What are you going to hang it on?
Oh no, I just put this wooden spoon in the hole.
I was wondering what happened to that. It's too heavy.
Well, I'll put it in the cupboard. There.
What? How are you going to attach it?
Rob came up with a fantastic idea to put it. You see.
Just give that a clean, Claire. It's very messy.
What?
Your workspace.
Yeah, it is. Rob came up with a great idea. I had previously been hanging the muslin from the hole in the cupboard door.
Like fucking door hinges are not designed.
Anyway, now this is the way we're doing it. Upside down cup in the bowl, colander, muslin, leaving it alone. Tastes good. There's a jar of my honey gone in and 1 bag of sugar. It's a little on the sour side, but actually not as sour as I thought it would be. And it's kind of like an earthy honey taste. Do you get that? A little bit. So now, this can be bottled up. We'll probably keep this in a jug in the fridge, and
I'll last all
we'll
10
drain
minutes
this.
with our kids.
Yeah, it is a rather popular drink in this house.
That's why I like the champagne idea.
Yeah. So stay with us to learn more about elderflower, because Rob's got some new ideas coming.
So I've just been working on another elderflower project that involves fermentation and bubbles. I'm actually trying to make some elderflower champagne. And you guys are going to see that video in a couple of weeks. But as I'm going to tidy up my mess, I figured I may as well help Claire to put hers away as well. Now, we don't really have anywhere to put this at the moment, so what we've done is just sterilized a bunch of these jars. So I think they're 1 liter jars, and I think we are going to just keep them in there. I think I have about 12, so they're not good for pouring, obviously, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this jug of cordial in the fridge, and whenever we run out, I think we might just tip one of these in. That seems to be the plan. I'm not sure how much this makes, but $1 liter, 2 liter, 5 additional liters. Nice. Very nice. Nah, that doesn't look too bad. Damn it, I forgot about this. So, Claire wanted to run the leftover elderflower through a sieve because she was hanging it here and damaging my wall or my door. So I think we've gotten most of it out of here. I'm okay with that. Have to use up some. Right, this is my favorite drink. That is probably a little bit more than I would use, so I better make one for Claire as well. We get a little bit of crushed ice. Pour a little bit of that in there. We fill her up. That is absolutely divine. It doesn't taste sweet at all. There is a lot of sugar gone into it, but it doesn't taste sweet at all. Obviously, you can add more cordial if you want it sweeter, but oh yeah. And that is the taste of the summer. Claire likes it with crushed ice. Ash likes it like that as well. I'm going to show you something else. Now, I am making elderflower champagne, but if you want a non-alcoholic version, this cordial is brilliant. We just put in about the same ratio. I reckon that's probably around, is this about 1/10 of a glass, maybe 8%. It's kind of all you need. sparkling water. Look at that. Does anything say welcome summer more than this? I could drink that all day long. So good. So this ends our little section on the cordial. If you like this, give Claire a thumbs up because she picked an awful lot. She put a bit of effort into that. And if you want to see more of this, probably I'd say it'll be in 2 weeks' time. The next Irish Country Life video will be us start to finish making the champagne and giving it a go. And I think I will make a non-alcoholic champagne also, just to compare the two, because I didn't put a lot of lemons in, but there seems to be a lot of lemons in this. I'm not quite sure how long it'll last. Never lasts longer than a few months for us. But what we can do as well, not actually make another batch, but if we get these plastic containers, we fill them and we freeze them so we can still have the elderflower cordial during the summer, or sorry, during the winter. That is a fantastic option. Gonna leave it there. Be back in a few minutes with some brunch options. See ya. It's a blustery start to a Sunday morning. We've just gone for a walk on a local beach. First time out for months with Rooney. And we came back and we're pretty hungry now. So it's one of those days where it's a sunny day, it's warm, but it's really blustery and there's a bit of overcast. So you kind of want to you just want to feel cozy. So we're going to have a really nice brunch and we're going to use up a little bit what's left in the house. So what we got here is we have a wholemeal sourdough and we just have a regular white bread loaf. I don't think we're going to use this, but I love sourdough. I am going to do something nice with the sourdough, I think. Now we've got a few ingredients. Let's see what we have. We have some fresh organic mint and basil. Right, so this is going to look like a strange concoction, but I think the base of this is going to be some tomatoes. And of course, we don't have fresh tomatoes yet in the greenhouse. We're a bit slow to plant. We have frozen tomatoes from our crop last year, so we have a few salad tomatoes. We have quite a few avocado. Maybe they're a little bit past use, but we're going to use them up. Don't eat much fruit or veg these days. We have a little bit of lemon. I'm not keen on mushrooms, but I'm going to throw in one for Claire. And we have our bacon. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to get the bacon in the, what'll I do? I think I'll do the air fryer. Let me do that. And the tray is ready to go right out of the dishwasher. Just line these fellas up. Ziggy set 8-minute timer. I'm going to check them in 8 minutes. Next up, actually, right. Have some mozzarella as well. Let's see how bad these avocados are. Can't find a sharpener, but this set my parents got me has a sharpener. So let's give it a go. That will do. Check out these avocados. They don't look the best, but I've seen worse. They'll do. Those tomatoes, on the other hand, do not look bueno. We have no recipe or instructions for this, just whatever's in the fridge really. So I've used 3 avocados. I'm going to pop these back. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to mix the chop like so. And a smash. Nice. A nice bit of seasoning. We gotta get the citrus juice in quick so the avocado doesn't turn brown. We don't want it to age. Now you can add a little bit of pepper into this. We are going to go with a barbecue seasoning mix that I can't show you what's in it. It's mostly sea salt, pepper, mustard seeds, onion, granules, pepper flakes, coriander, garlic, rosemary, parsley, paprika. So there's a little bit of heat in this, which is quite nice. Lovely. We are going to throw a little bit of a sweet chili in. I don't think this is hot anyway. No. I like it hot. Family, not so hot, although Claire's coming around to it now actually. We got some of these tomatoes in. I don't think we'll chance these, I don't know. Maybe. One, it's a bit squishy. They're almost ready to not be good anymore, but they are still good. I'll do one more. This little mix. Oh, it's very sour. You get some olive oil. Will help break it up a bit. Alright, let me check my bacon. Ziggy set 4-minute timer. I want it a little bit more crispy. So, let's get in a little bit of mozzarella. You could try feta cheese or a halloumi, any sort of a kind of a light, mild cheese. I don't know if I want to use all of this. Effect it. Now, we need some sort of an onion flavor in this. Okay. With scallions. So we have no spring onions. However, a red onion will work. It'll make it slightly different, I suppose. We're cooking for breakfast, Claire.
Nice. Some good smells coming out of fryers.
That's just bacon.
Eggs.
You don't have to do anything. Show us what you got, Claire.
Just 2 eggs. Some wee lovely chunks.
How many today?
5. 5 chunks, 5 eggs. You're very good.
They're not always that case, though. Did you already tell them?
No, we did have a chuck, and she was obviously laying soft eggs for a little while. So I had to. We do keep all the shells. I microwave them for 4 minutes, and then I grind them into powder, and I feed it back to them.
But
that
one,
seems to help.
I mean, one day you went out and there was 8 eggs.
Oh yes, one day there was 8 eggs. We still haven't worked out how that happened.
5 chickens and 8 eggs.
But anyway, and quite often we get a super egg.
Did you get one today?
Here. I think there is. Quite often we get a super egg, which is a double yolk. I don't think I did get one today.
The red onions, lovely. Oh my gosh. This is enough for me. Right. So we get rid of that. Oh! I was gonna give it a little kick.
Oh wait, use the one in the drawer, there's two.
I've taken the top off there.
You can put any pieces into there, they do like them.
Who, the chickens?
All of them, yeah.
Before, when we cook, you'd almost feel bad chucking out stuff, and then we had a compost bin, you'd feel less bad, but still a little bit bad. But now we don't care at all because Claire has little poultry garbage disposals. They eat everything within reason.
They just like to pick, and I think it's good for them.
It is. Pineapple goes surprisingly well with everything.
Salty things, maybe.
Yeah, with salty things. But I was going to say with onions. Kind of just brings out the flavor a little bit. Mix that up. This bowl's getting pretty full. Oh wow. It's like a guacamole salsa. It's really, really good. I've never done that before. That works. Alright, let's do a quick tidy up. I'll get the bacon. Oh, maybe a bit too much. But still not bad. Hot, 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 hot. Actually, Claire loves this, so I'll give her a little bit. I sometimes do some mozzarella cheese in the mushrooms. She kind of likes that. Let's get a little bit of this. Let's get a bit of this. That's my daughter's shredded cheese. Put you in there. Just gonna stack up some of these. Nice crispy, smoky bacon. Can't beat that with a stick. Very crispy. Lovely. Horse that in as well. Here you go, Rooney. Pay the cheese tax. Alright, what do we got? The crunch of that bacon just takes us to the next level. That is divine. But it tastes very fresh, very, very light. An explosion of flavors. Oh my god. Alright, let's put these away. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the griddle pan nice and hot. I want to cook this sourdough on it. I'll try and get thin slices. I'm going to try and do 2 slices each. Superb. Will fit. Yes. Okay. We're going to go in with a nice bit of olive oil, nice bit of butter. We are going to take that up to the heat. Okay, Claire's eggs are going in. So the eggs are in, the oil and butter is at a nice temperature. We're just going to get this in now. Very quickly on both sides. Give them a quick flip, maybe. Are they done? They look good. So this sourdough is an experiment of 50% wholemeal, 50% Caputo 00. You have to adjust the amount of water you add in because a whole meal or whole grain flour, it just doesn't absorb the water as much, so you have to put in less. But I think the taste is wonderful. I really like it. It tastes very wholesome. I'd say Claire's mushrooms are done. Now I don't eat mushrooms, but if I did eat mushrooms, these would look very appealing. And our chicken eggs are done. Let's get these things loaded up. A nice healthy dollop on each piece of bread. A little bit in the middle. Claire!
Hi. I love to see you.
One.
Oh man.
Oh, Rooney's like, that looks exciting too. And, which I do, but nobody else in the house does, I feel the secret to a clean pan is to wash it when it's boiling. So I'll just very quickly rinse these. There you go. Look at that. Spotless.
I'll do that after, so.
No, you see, that's where the problem starts, Claire. YouTube. Listen, which side of this debate do you come down on? Do you come down on Team Rob, which is saying pans wash easier when they're hot, or do you come down on Team Claire that says leave it till after, it will be grand?
She's like, which is mine?
I'll get you some venison.
Oh, venison! Quick!
Come on, you
We
can
nearly
eat it.
caught our own venison the other night. We were just driving down to collect my son from, where were we going? Skull. And there was a deer, maybe just about a kilometre down the road. Better stay away from my orchard. That's all I say.
Definitely feels like a brunch day, doesn't it?
It does feel like a lunch day. I feel like I have to do some serious hard work after this though.
Just, it's all healthy, like.
Oh, I never doubted you, Rob. Never.
If you can make toast in the griddle pan, go for it. It just takes you to the next level, doesn't it?
I want to taste some of this pineapple. Very good.
Now the sourdough is maybe, is it 3 or 4 days old? So it's already going a bit stale.
But I don't mind it when it's toasted.
No.
Wow, I wasn't looking forward to the pineapple, I will say.
Pineapple is really good, isn't it?
Pineapple's really, really good. What you guys make? Dad made brunch.
I make food and my daughter
Would you like to
comes.
come and try some?
You wanna come and say hi, Kira?
Dressed in my farmer little fit, but okay.
Looks great.
What is that?
Avocado and bacon. Smashed avocado
In
and
it?
bacon. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you want the rest?
I might actually.
Do you want to throw it on some bread?
Toast
It's
it.
good with an egg.
I'd rather just eat it.
Well, now we have 3 of us eating on the camera.
Very nice.
Talk to them about the flavours, Keith.
It's very zesty. And it's all nice. Did you put
quite
lemon in
nice.
it?
Yeah.
It's very
Guess
nice.
what else?
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like pineapple in things. That's kind of weird.
But then there's different flavours to calm it down, like, so there's mozzarella in there as well. And the avocado and red onion.
And there's peppers.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of a sweet pepper, not a chili pepper.
Wow, look at you.
It's good, isn't it?
That's not bad actually.
When the teenagers finish it off, you know you're onto something.
I'm not a teenager.
That's
They might offer
healthy
you
food.
a job
Chestnut.
in Organico,
Oh,
in the
Organico.
kitchen.
I'd be fired. This isn't all organic.
Did you put some of the organic watermelon into it? Should have done that.
Well,
Well, that would have made it very watery to be
I
honest.
find there's no flavour from that, really. Sure it's not? Watermelon? It's just watery,
That
like.
one. It's just water, like. Majority
tastes
of
nice,
it's
though.
water.
Whereas a little bit of pineapple tastes.
anyway, I want to go and finish the rest of my bread.
You didn't try your mushrooms, Claire?
Oh, are they special mushrooms?
Yeah?
What they got on them? Cheese. Herbs.
A little bit of avocado,
Oh,
which would come across as a fat, I would say. And oil.
very, very nice. All in all, I want to sit down now and have it.
Fair enough.
So we're going to say goodbye and see you next time. Slán go fóill.
Gur míle maith agad.
Bye bye.
Something in Irish?
Cock a minute.
Nice.
It's Rudy and Kira, and this is the cooking snippet on Mum and Dad's show, right, Rudy? Hello, Rudy, come here. Rudy doesn't want to join, but I'm Kira. I'm one of Claire and Rob's offspring, and I today am making, I don't entirely know what it is, saw it on Instagram, and I'm gonna have a go. Banana puffs. So I'm first gonna get 2 bananas. Rudy's over there staring at me. He says 1 banana, but I'm gonna do 2 because Mum and Dad are eating it as well, and Dad's gonna eat majority of them. And then we're going to add 2 cups. Flour normally it's 1, but now since we're doubling the recipe, it's not gonna work. So I would think of myself more of a chef than Dad. Don't tell him I said that. Could use a sieve, but I'm a firm believer in what my nan does is just feck it in. Normally I wouldn't be using a cup, I would just feck it in. Chef Rooney's there behind me. I'll show you in a minute. It's going everywhere. I'll probably make a mess as well. Good enough. Wash my hands after this flour banana. Oh, I think she approves. Dad's normally a stopping starting type of guy on the GoPro, but I can keep this going. But yeah, I like cooking. I cook for myself. Mum and Dad always cook for me, but now I like cooking myself. I just find it enjoying as I go to look for the recipe because I totally forgot what I was doing. Gen Z like on their phone. I don't know why she sounds like that. Teaspoon of baking powder. Now since I'm doubling it again, we're going to do 2 quarters. I'm just not going to think. Maths is not my strong suit. That looks good enough. Sprinkled some kind of vanilla paste in. I'm going to use this. Cool. Good old fork. I feel like there's way too much flour. It's kind of scaring me. This is where my creative mindset comes in and realize I may have fucked up. That's not what it's supposed to look like. So this recipe only has 3 ingredients. I don't think it's even like a proper recipe. Banana, flour, and baking powder, and the vanilla paste. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and use my hands because this just not working. Kind of got into a consistency where it all stuck together, but this is not working for me. This is so embarrassing. I love it. These are organic bananas from Organico. So the more you kind of knead it, the flour kind of goes into the mushed bananas, if that makes sense. So it is kind of working. I just have to do this for a while. So I'll see you in a minute. You come here often. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Oh, just kneading. Yeah, so fun. It's horrible weather down here. Cloudy. Definitely a chance of rain. But look at that now, that's actually coming together. So when you knead it, I really thought I messed up and that was a bit embarrassing, but it's kind of working now. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to tidy up this workspace, get out a bowl, and I'm going to start, oh god, look at that. Start making little balls like that. Then we're going to chuck them into the air fryer. Oh god, you're about to die. Camera, not the viewers. So this is what we're doing. We're making little balls. That's literally the first one I showed you. So I don't really need to constantly do this in front of you. I could just speed it up. Dad might speed this up. Why am I sweating so much? It's so awkward. Please cut that out, Dad. I'm in a health food shop in Bantry and I really enjoy it. Everybody's so nice in there. And I guess maybe there I feel like I just eat healthier. We get lunch included at break, which is unreal. So I really kind of extended my palate, you could say. And I'd like enjoy better food now, and I'd come home and I'd be cooking interesting shit, and I'd kind of find cooking more enjoyable. I always kind of enjoy cooking. That was a little intro to Kira Deegan. I'm going to speed up now, get these. I didn't realize how much I need to make. There's a lot I'm going to have to make. Probably need a bigger bowl. But yeah, I'm going to speed up and then I'm going to show you me coating them, hopefully if they don't stick together. And then we're going to put them in the air fryer. That's why it's so easy, because it's a 3 ingredient recipe, or 4 you could say, with the cinnamon. And you just put it in there, whack it in there, and they're going to be cooked up. So see you in a minute. Thanks, Dad. Dad came in and fixed the camera for me.
Because I'm a ledge.
Of course. Basically what I was saying is that I don't really want to be rolling these for hours. Because I made a lot of stuff. I say the 1 banana, 1 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and the vanilla paste, and whatever else. You only need 1 of it. You do not need to double the recipe. I'm not that hungry. But so I have 2 things here. My brother is at a sleepover with some friends, Ashton is. So, and he's not going to try any, so I said I'd keep some for him in a container. You could wrap it up in cling film, but we're trying to step away from plastics and microplastics because that's literally really bad for your body. So, and I know these are plastic, but at least they're 1 step a bit better. So I'm keeping 1 for Ash so he can make them himself, because he literally just needs to roll them and add the sugar or whatever. And then the other one I'm going to bring up to my friend, because I'm going to visit my friend Chanel later. So yeah. So I have a few here. I know it's a really small amount. Sure, look, we're only testing it out. This is the first time doing this. As you can see how awkward I am. So I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar and thingy. I'm really worried because they're not seeming to budge. So I don't want them to stick together. I want them to kind of all be coated. So we're just doing sugar, keep it for Ash then, and he can use it for his ones if he makes some later when I'm away. I just put cinnamon and sugar into a bowl. I'm going to mix that up. I might add some more cinnamon. Cinnamon. It's kind of reminding me of like churros or something. Churros? Churros. Why did I say churros? Man, I can't even pronounce stuff right. So awkward. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Maybe a bit more for good luck. Yeah. Ignore my fit. I literally got up and started doing jobs in this, so it's a little top of my dungarees. Yeah, so I think that's good. I kind of got that into a different colour. Basically gonna coat them in this stuff. Oh wow, it's coming out nicely actually. And then they're gonna go into the air fryer in a bit. I kept meaning to come in on a YouTube video with Mum and Dad, and then I just kept getting really busy from work. I never came in, so apologies guys. I know you're asking for me. You can let us know in the comments below if you'd like me and Ash to be in a video together. That would take a lot of convincing. But I say I could do it. I'm going to speed this up and I'm going to get this all done, and then we're going to put it into the air fryer. Want to have a look up here? She knows I'm going to pick her up. Hi Boo. This is my soulmate. I don't know what I do if she wasn't here. I love her so much. Kisses? Give me a kiss. She knows what that means. Kissy. You want kisses from me? Want to have a look at the churros? Yolks. Smell nice. You approve? Your doggy approve? Should I put you down now? Okay. That is approved. But yeah, I will continue. Final ones. I literally, some of them at the start I was really gentle with, but now I've kind of layered on the sugar. There's a lot of sugar. That's why you probably don't need as much as I was trying to make. That's what they look like. Yeah, we're gonna bang them in the air fryer now. I don't know how long. Should we have a quick look? Edit out that, Dad, and I'll come back with the time. That's what they look like currently. There's a lot of sugar on them. We're gonna put them in the air fryer now for 15 minutes, and they'll come out all crunchy. And I'll show you what they look like before I call them Mum and Dad. Anyways, I took a break. It's the same wage. It's the same, yeah. So I'm making a tea while I wait for them. I kind of just pulled them out and just turned them the other way around. They're doing good though. I'm gonna get them out now, and I'm gonna get Mum and Dad to come in, and we're gonna test them out. Okay. So I've just gotten them out. Maybe I put them in for too long. They're kind of crispy. That's what they look like. And cute. They kind of look like cereal. I'm gonna let them cool for a bit. Also gonna coat them in some more sugar. I can't have enough sugar.
Oh, I can smell something donutty.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I put them in for too long because they're a bit hard.
Really?
Yeah. You can wait for them.
Before I go down and get it.
Very banana, isn't it?
Very banana-y. They're not that sugary inside. They're kind of like bread.
Yeah.
Like banana bread drops. I don't even know what they're called. But
I think you could have added a tiny bit of vanilla.
I did add some vanilla.
Oh,
I
did
probably
you?
could have done a bit more though because it was a paste. I didn't really know how to use it.
Oh, they're crunchy.
They're a nice snack though, aren't they?
Not bad.
Zero calories, salted caramel.
Oh yeah, I put that out on the counter. I
Did you?
made so much of it, so I'm gonna keep some for Ash so he can make some, and then I have some for
Oh,
Sinead.
that's just dough.
That's just dough. You basically just roll it and you add
I think they're amazing.
that into it. What is it?
If you made the balls bigger, I'd say they'd be fluffier on the inside.
Yeah, possibly.
You think that way?
But like they're meant to be small, but that's the whole reason. So
I think they're
maybe
very
this
nice
year would
actually.
be nice actually.
I can imagine just pouring that all over and throwing a scoop of ice cream on top.
Or do you know what would be nice?
Ice cream would be good.
Yeah.
Is the glaze you have on the donuts.
Oh yeah.
Like an icing.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Cream,
nice.
cheese and honey, I'd say.
But yeah.
Very nice, Pete. Well
They're
done.
very like churros, you know, you buy in the market.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, my phone's going off. That's my laundry alarm. Okay, cool.
So how do you finish this?
Ready? Okay.
Well done, Bernie.
We'll say
Great
you start with Slam. Your end.
So talented.
First center.
Wonderful bit of snack-tastic
Snackage.
sweet stuff. So well done, Kira. Well done, Bernie.
Let's wrap it up like the dog said.
Slongaful.
You're Mila Mahara.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Good morning, folks. Let's start this again. Good morning, folks. How's it going? Good morning, folks. How's it going? This is
And coat them in a cinnamon and sugar kind of topping, you could say. Yeah, GoPro stop recording. That is definitely gonna be a blooper, thanks Dad.
Check out these avocados. They don't look. Shoot.
GoPro stop recording. GoPro stop recording.
I just want to coffee.
Okay. What are you doing? You wrapping up the video or what?
Don't put that in the bloopers.
Bloopers! You gotta pay attention when it's recording there.
GoPro stop recording.